if I need it. Okay. Hello. Hello. I should. Well, not this. Come on. Somewhat higher. Yeah. Hello to a stream of a new game. Tyranny. Tyranny, as you can see. But the game some time ago didn't really know what to do with it, so here we are. Now I know practically nothing about the game, other than it being somewhat similar to Divinity Original Sin, Pales of Eternity, things like that. Nothing else. I played a little bit of the, I don't know, you can call it tutorial, I guess. But let us begin a new game. I think I'm going to set it on normal without expert or trial of iron, because definitely not that I am. But let's... Yeah, okay. That is 100% good. Alright. Yeah, so vacation, you know what I mean, are starting, and that means I'm going to have a lot more free time, as I said before, to stream and to do similar things. I just hope that my poor internet, because for some reason, fun fact, around 20-ish, like 6 p.m, I think that's how it translates, my internet suddenly decides to break. I do not know why, it just does. So let's hope it's not going to be that bad, and if it will, I'll just wait an hour and learn my lesson for the next... Okay, I'll shut up now.
For over 400 years, the armies of Kairos the Overlord have swept across the known world. All who stood against them fell before their might. Even the Archons, women and men of immense power, were forced to kneel, chained to the Overlord's will. Now Kairos' final conquest has come to our corner of the world, and two of the Overlord's armies compete for the honor of taking our lands. The elite disfavored,
Doesn't seem
and the
that
teeming
elite.
horde of the Scarlet Chorus.
That one seems epic.
The voices of Nerat, spy master and archon of secrets, guides the fierce and undisciplined masses of the Scarlet Chorus. With each battle, the Scarlet Chorus grows stronger, as the defeated are given a simple choice: serve or die.
That seems like a bad idea.
Graven Ash, Archon of War and the Overlord's most loyal general, leads the disfavored. Though small in number, Kairos' ironclad legion has never met true defeat in open battle. Watching
why are
over
they
the two
named
generals is
disfavored?
Tunon, the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice, eldest of Kairos' minions. Tunon brings Kairos' laws to newly conquered lands, aided by the Fatebinders, judges and executioners of the Overlord's laws. You were among the youngest of the court of Fatebinders when Kairos' armies came to our lands. How could we have known that the fate of thousands would rest in your hands?
Mainly because I'm playing the game, you know, protagonist and all of that. Maybe we are not the protagonist. I don't know, honestly. Okay, first of all, obviously, women. I very much like what they've done here with the roles. Mainly, like, women owning the land and men owning, like, that's unique. Because you have written here that basically women own the land. Yeah, whatever. First things first, this body type. I don't know, like, I don't like the fact that it's called gender body type. Honestly, we are going for a mage, right? Overall, my idea for the character will be that of a scholar first and foremost. Her, or their, let's say their main goal would be the, acquisition of knowledge, preserving of knowledge over pretty much anything else. And that's how much I have on them at the moment. Don't have a name, don't have anything, just I know that I want knowledge to be the main focus of the character. Because I like doing things like that when I play role-playing games without set characters, because it lets me, get into the mind of a character a lot. Okay, let's go woman this. Yeah, this may be a darkest skin tone because it's for tan, Okay. Portraits, I don't think they matter all that much. First, let's go with this. Face. This one is good. Yeah, let's go with this one. A little bit harder, I feel like. Okay, yeah. Coral, not yet. Why does... Bro. I don't want to spend ages on this, mind you. Okay, I like this because it gives you the current haircut, I guess, but I'm also a fan of this one. Yeah, let's go with this. Hair color, something like... Yeah, this is too... Okay, I like this, and female...
On the lookout. We must run. Found something.
The voices are definitely very quiet.
Flawless. You
Nope.
learn something every day.
Yeah, noble because, as I said, scholar, the pursuits. So I want something on, like, I didn't even know that this option existed first time I was making a character for the test. I want something for the arms, both arms. Something like this, yeah, no. Oh, perfect. Okay, what color scheme do I want? Something red. Red, purple. Red, purple, white. Yeah, reds, purples, whites. Yeah, okay. History. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this because it would take a long time. But yeah, pit fighter, obvious. Just hunter, obviously. I'm torn between Guild Apprentice, Noble Scion, and maybe a Lawbreaker and a Diplomat. But I think because you have the Noble Scion is born to noble parents, you were groomed for leadership. Your youth spent on letters, history, rhetorics, and other matters of culture and statecraft. Though you had wealth and to create a... I cannot read out loud very well. Okay, never mind. let's just go with Guild Apprentice, which is for basically you are a member of the guild. The the people of the Archon of Law came. No, sorry. Yeah, the Archon of Secrets came, said, that's a distraction for times of peace. The other mages were distributed to, for the war effort, and we are in the becoming Lawbreaker. Not Lawbreaker, sorry, Law. The guy that they were telling us about, I already forgot. Okay, this. We have, obviously we are not going to go for anything like this, because as I said, a mage. First and foremost, right? Javan does sound fun though. Shock spots. Crowd control. I should be saying that my main goal for the combat, will be control rather than damage. Like, I hope I will have party members. I know I have one, but I don't know if they are permanent. Anyway, basically I want to be the one that like scatters enemies, slows them, blah blah blah, and my companions finish them off, right? Okay, so Frost is the main damage, right? Yeah, exactly. This is the most. This is the debuffs. This is debuffs and healing, I'm guessing. Titan's touch. Yeah, this is. I'm thinking about these two because this is a solid debuff. But this is also a good spell, right? Because it just yanks the enemies. I'm thinking of this. Frozen. Yeah, this, or this. Or we are going on. Doesn't strike me as the character. A mage going to the thick of it. Let's go. Maybe Frost Anthropy? Yeah, all of them are rather simple from what I see. Yeah, let's go this, unless there is something different about this. It gives you a lot less points in the... Okay. Do I want to go here? No, let's go. Maybe here, Anthropy. Yeah, you can go too, and what? Anyway, no. Yeah, Guild's Apprentice. This is a hard choice. They did not expect that. Oh, okay. Shock seems very good for what I want to go for. May skill and shock and frequently interrupt their enemies, preventing them from executing their attacks. Vigor. The Skull of Vigor is a utility brand of magic that focuses on granting bonuses to yourself and your allies. Anthropy is a magic that drains the skills and attributes of your enemies, weakening them to attacks and, yeah, easier to kill. And Frost is an offensive. Okay, yeah, I think weaken and damage, whatever, right? Let's go with this for now. If I regret it, I can always come back to it. Banner. Okay. Honestly, one thing that makes the most sense in an ironic sense, haha, sense, would be the arrows. Why? I mean, arrows fall, like the spells, you know, the barrages. You know what I mean. I hope. As I said, gold, yeah. Unless purples, nah, that's too important. Okay. I cannot change shape. Arrows, can they be anything? No, I think that's good. That's good now. Unless beautiful. Okay. Name. A simple name, right? Something that I will not forget, something I very much like. I'm not going to name myself like Hypothetica or Rats because I think that's boring. Genuinely. I like the character to be alive, right? So Irene, just Irene, right? Because they were a guild apprentice, though they were in a guild, though they weren't very important. Come on. Okay. Oh, resolve is important. Resolve the time to endure physical and mental challenges. Resolve is Oh! Okay, quickness. Ooh, okay. Let's go something like this, like this. Might has, finesse. Vitality. I mean, let's do it like this. I hope there is a way to respec because I do not want to be making any mistakes. And they might occur very easily, so yeah, resolve is the duration of effects, weights, and of course quickness is the cooldown reduction, right? Okay, skills. Magical stuff. Using magical stuff. I know that like lore is very important. Athletics and subterfuge are rather important. So let's go subterfuge. I'm not going to go athletics because it doesn't really fit the character. How many points? Okay. Let's go 30. Yeah, why not? Just to even it out, let's go 35 and let's bump it to 50. Okay. Should I go entropy? Or should I go frost? Or should I go something else? Should I even out the dodge? What is... whatever. Let's go 30 here. I know that I'm spreading. Okay. This is... I would rather conquest, right? Because quick start is rather... Why would I quick start when I want to create a living, breathing character, right?
All the world has fallen to Kairos. And now the Overlord's eye is on the Tears, our home. The last corner of the world free of Kairos' reign. Two armies, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, march south from the Northern Empire, the last realm to fall to Kairos a century prior. In the early days of 428, Kairos' armies arrive at the Gates of Judgment, the mountainous border that we Tearsmen so long believed unassailable.
Polish.
Unable to agree on a unified plan of defense,
Yeah,
the various leaders of the Tears sit and wait for each other to deal with the conquerors.
that's
until it's too late.
the greatest idea, guys. That just the other guy will handle it, right? Literally. I mean, it is literally politics, so what am I even saying? Conquest. During the conquest, you will receive your character's actions during Kairos' invasion of the Tiers, shaping the world which you will adventure over the course of the game. Each choice you make will affect your characters and how major factions of the tier respond to you. Your decisions matter. Choose wisely. I hope they do. Remember, mostly care about knowledge, preservation of knowledge, and hate waste. Right? Waste of life, waste of knowledge, things like that. Okay, that's another quirk. She or they, yeah, they hate. Oh no, let's go by she. I read she. She hates waste in any way, shape of life, of resources. Yeah, let's go with that. The bastard city stood on the northern border between Kairos' empire and the Tiers. Built upon a natural harbor at the crossroads between the realms, the city was a nexus of commerce. To the Tiers, it was the center of all wealth, of all wealth. To a northerner, just a little more than a backwater trading post. Its symbolic its symbolic status as a gateway to the continent made it into a natural first target in Kairos' military conquest. Circumstances were ideal for you to prove your worth as a soldier in Kairos' armies. Taking the city should send a message to the rest of the Tiers. Kairos is insurmountable. Okay, two choices. First we have infiltrate the Tiers. History would remember the Gates of Judgment as the first battle of the conquest, but the real combat unfolded in advance, with advanced units of both armies preparing for the coming war. The Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus each had a plan to infiltrate the capital city. Which army do you join? You lend your skills to the elite Disfavored. Scouts to capture a border garrison. Raven Ash insisted that the early victory in the offensive will boost the morale of his troops and diminish the naughty overconfidence of the Southerners. Which, yeah, just why the frick would we be scared of the army that advances through both land and cities and everything without a hinge? Whatever. Okay, yeah, so basically you join the Scarlet Chorus at the raiding village, and so no, that is very unnecessary. Not okay, and this is the Gates of Judgment location. So this is the first proper fight, right? I don't think the mage would make sense to be, infiltrating the city, because that's not who he is. The armies of Kairos took the battle to the Gates of Judgment, trumping and opening of contrast, blah blah blah, the two armies. So that your strength. I am a mage. Standing shield to shield with Kairos' ironclad elite, you advance the mercenary army, purchase to the nobles. Okay. The legend wanted to send a message to the theater superior building. Garage in the chaotic. Honestly, that makes sense. That makes more sense rather than being in the orderly fashion in the ranks. Just sowing chaos as a mage would makes more sense, I think. This I would favor them, but it doesn't make much sense. Right. At least for my view of the character to just go hand in hand. Or, well, no. This is wasteful. This she would not do. This makes more sense, however, I am inclined to go this. Yeah, basically chaos, sowing chaos as a mage. Not orderly, but not wasteful either. You got the mercenary army unprepared for the mania and disorder of the Scarlet Chorus. Your forces overwhelmed the Teal's defenses in a few short hours, hacking and burning their way into the continent. Any mercenaries who survived the battle found themselves initiated into this, obviously tortured by ruthless interrogation or made a sport by competing armies. Okay, not a big fan, but sure. Okay, to judge the enemy. The soldiers of the Tears fell by the hangers and Kairos' armies could not agree on how to handle what few survivors they dragged back to the camp. Befitting your role, the commanders stand to you to decide the fate of those who occupied prison pens. There were only enough prisoners to supply the plan of a single army. I mean, obviously, either join them to, the prisoners just serve or die. Obviously, that is not very wasteful. I like that. This slave to hold their gear. Would she be against enslavement? No, like genuine, would she be against enslavement? Which sounds silly, but apparently it is a choice. Not a fan. I would say she would not be a fan because that limits the person's ability to learn. Again, she's all about the knowledge. Gathering of knowledge, preserving knowledge, everything like that. Okay. And feeding the host. Who? Again, as the most optimistic projections, the disfavored and Karus made short work of the local defenses. Yeah, because they couldn't. I will not comment on how bad they were. Never mind. They did so well that the armies quickly outpaced the supply caravans. Troops were plentiful, but food was scarce. You only had time to execute one plan to secure provisions. I know that this is going to be raiding. I do not want to raid. This is a better choice. If I read correctly, it's just confiscate merchant caravans because, I mean, come on. You authorize favorite troops to confiscate. Yeah. And this, I would say either... so either this or this. I mean, there is no... Yeah, I think feeding the host would make more sense. Again, against slaves, that's kind of brutal. Yeah, let's go with... Yeah. After raiding the wagons of unsuspecting caravans and securing days' worth of provisions and supplies, the disfavored found a catch of goods behind a hidden panel. They confiscated the potions, elixirs, and battled the secret often to display the lot of provisions, but the following year and denied the defenders of the buses supplies that were desperately needed in the siege to come. Taking the bastard city. The armies of Kairos amassed around the bastard city, the first bastion of the Tears to fall. Both armies longed to storm the walled outpost, the Scarlet Chorus howling for plunder, the disfavored forming an unbreakable shield wall. Your prowess on the field of battle had carried them this far, but there was only one more step before total victory. Both of the armies had inspired schemes to take the bastard city. Which did you support? Let's see which did Irene support. First we have assault on the main gates, which is rather seems not very smart for a mage. At least not a very powerful mage as she is. You know. We joined the disfavored vanguard in the direct assault upon the city gate. No fortification sound before the unstoppable legion, of course. What is this? This is Scaring Palm. Okay, that's what this is. Warriors Respite again. Okay, it heals. But it reduces my damage, so no, thank you. This is Sarah Courage joining this guy, setting fire to the city and blocking the gates. The defenders would surrender or burn. That makes more sense. You know, a mage controlling the enemy or civilians probably as well, but we are not playing the good guys here, apparently. Or sabotage the city's defenses if disfavor. That does not make sense. I think this makes more sense. I will say that I want the ability, yes, but this doesn't make much sense. This makes more sense. This makes the most sense. You know? Yeah, let's go with this one. It was a passing straight to barricade the very gates. You sought to cross, but it all made sense when the fires began. The scarlet chorus and constant rain of flaming arrows over the walls of the bastard city. A plague that lasted through the long days and tireless nights. By the end, the blaze was not too much for the city defenders to contain. The citizens crowded out the gates, pleading to be freed, and we're happy to oblige them. When the gates opened, they opened. Let's go! I mean, not killing the civilians is great. I stand for not killing the civilians, as, again, that would be wasteful. They had no reason to die. But she is leading the legion, so let's remember that she is not very morally good. The bastard city, yeah, of course, with every tower displaying Kairos' banner, blah blah blah. The name was whispered alongside rumors of a decorated career to come. The army is divided into two fronts and migrated south. Tower. Okay, so either some settlements, settlers of other bank crossing, well, assets, crowns, sense. Okay, that's okay. Or Apex, the troops of the mountain realm, Apex of the valley, biding the time as the name was in the busts we fell in the second year of the war. Okay, this makes sense because, you know, justifying the choices. It's obvious that we would want rather overseeing job rather than war. Years ago, blah blah blah, the fact between I'm not going to read all this because I would die. I know who is Kairos. For centuries though, huh? This favor, I know who, I know Adventino is the adjudicator. Yeah, basically, find it open known to the world. Yeah, basically, bloodless. Right. Okay, so we have, or a bribe. The iron must flow. Kairos' Kairos' smith mages worked day and night to create weapons. No one faulted their dedication, yet production was low. The plans that came to light proved the division of the Swaven Skull, of course, because having two distinct armies that work in very different ways is 100% a good idea and would not lead to friction at all. On one hand, any additional manpower was needed for the fighters, not forges. On the other hand, this took refuge from these recent winters. Okay. I mean, you can still help the local tribe. I don't like that. The savages. No, everybody should have equal access to knowledge. No discrimination, access to knowledge. Okay, of course, there will be few. And we have here the Cult of Tyrant. Tyrant, the Archer of Song, used her arcane charm to lure locals into joining Kairos' army. As partners of this, her efforts were critical to take control. Okay. Destroy the cult. That doesn't seem very good. But at the same time, she's not very good, so. Tyrant, the legend said the latest batch of cultists to the front lines. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this. Or this. Military purposes of individuals who hold wagons of violence. Okay, yeah, disobedience. Who cares about disobedience, right? Difficult choices. I don't really like slaves, as I said before. So let's go with this. Yeah, we're overjoyed to obedient conscription and gestures to the sepal. Maniac to iron, wearing wagons. Where the bombs banging tyrants prove critical to the okay. You're agitated about the expansion triggers of iron to savages. A skill issue. Okay, we have pick on the armory, okay, or a guardian's due. This army is more crowded as mercenary army hide by the archons of Sigurd by the barracks where they drain resources. Okay, they say I want nothing to do with the Cecil, but it's okay. Okay, basically segregation of the mercenaries. And okay. And this, pick the armory. Since you added the production of weaponry commanders with both armies lobbied for additional arms, they offered all manners of bribes to be the next in line for fitting session with their master of forge. Bribes. I am law. I wouldn't accept bribes. I hope there is an option. Okay. In this situation, I don't think I would... Yeah. Remain neutral. Using language that left nothing open to interpretation, you left both of the commanders know that the bribery would not be tolerated in Kairos' irony. That didn't stop either of them from seeking you out again, making promises of wealth and advancement if you showed special favor. Deciding enough was enough, you ordered both of the commanders flogged, review of the armies, letting pain, and yeah. Of course. Who controls the crossing? Tragically stag when menacingly hired by the voices injured. Okay. Forge bound. Okay. Artisan. Okay, already. Okay, who will... I don't think that I want to leave anything to the Scarlet Chorus. Yeah, disfavored it is. Modest garrisons to the fort was loaded, maybe needed for the small settlement, protecting the fort, but Irismith gained the region of blah blah blah. Relief of the patch of the citizens fairly good the least of two burdens. You receive all from here for your decision. The four bank of the rumbling will be entrusted to the voice of Narat. Yes! Yes! No, thank you. Yes, I would not entrust them with anything. Okay, with the... Okay, basically another... What do we have? Versatile. Its treasures, its knowledge, and its secrets. Okay. Cyrus is defendable position in Rage Military. Okay. Or Azul. The nation. A whole no. I think it's obvious which I will choose. Venom Citadel. Knowledge. Year 3 of the conquest. Venom Citadel.